here's what I need you to do with your compass. This is number 7 on homework 3.2. Go ahead and line up your metal part with the letter A right there.
How did you find that?
They showed us this in grad school. Okay, what you need to do is you need to open your compass up so that the pencil is actually a little more than halfway to point C. Okay, so it doesn't need to be like really far, but I would open it up so that it's a little more than halfway to point C. What we're going to do is we're going to draw an arc like this. Okay?
Oh yeah, and then you did it once.
Your compass is broken.
Mine works perfectly.
No, not.
I know. Okay, once you have that one, you need to go. Okay, this is super important. Once you draw that, do not let the distance change on your compass. So the distance that you have right here, don't let that get wider or skinnier. Once you have this arc drawn, pick up your compass without changing the distance and put the metal point on C. Do the exact same thing. So you should have something that looks like that, roughly.
How did
Do it. Just gotta do it already.
Could somebody share their compass? Would you mind sharing your compass with Lily? Naomi. Okay, once you have that, with a straight edge, like maybe a protractor or a ruler or something like that, or your notebook, whatever, something straight, you need to draw a straight line between those 2 points right there. So go ahead and draw a line that connects your 2 points. And this needs to be very precise.
It has to be precise.
Want a ruler?
I would like one. It's perfect.
Okay, so the black line that I have drawn here, Baja, do you have this line too? Okay, what did I tell you to do? Share with somebody else. Sharpener, it's on the table over there. Okay, the black line here, what do we call the black line?
The prime meridian.
The prime meridian, now.
Mid something.
This is not social studies or geography or whatever class that is. Is it a median, an altitude, or a perpendicular bisector? It is a perpendicular bisector. So it cuts, you don't need to mark this, but what it does is it cuts, it's alright. What it does is it makes a right angle there, and it cuts AC into 2 equal pieces. Okay? It has to be a little more than halfway there. If you don't do it halfway, then your arcs here that you make will never intersect. So figure out how far AC is, and it doesn't have to be exact, but just open your compass a little more than half. Okay? Now, we're going to do the same thing on the side over here on the right. So side BC. So, I'm making lines still. Okay, so we're going to come over, we'll drop our metal part on point C here, and then our compass should be a little more than halfway. So we'll strike some more lines here. And then, again, don't change the distance between the point and your pencil, okay? All right, and then we'll drop our other metal part right on point B there. We'll draw those.
Why did you do it twice?
Why did I do it twice?
Yeah, like go.
Like, why did I go like that? 'Cause that's kind of how you do it when you draw it.
Yeah, when you draw it.
I'm just trying to go through the motions for you guys.
It's pretty art.
I'm just trying to help you guys. Okay, so, and then we'll draw a line that connects that point to that point.
So you keep the same distance throughout all of them?
Well, here's the thing. Whatever distance you did for this little arc right here, you keep that distance for this arc. the distance on these two arcs and these two arcs is allowed to be different, right? But whatever you do on C, when your metal part's on C, you have to keep that distance when your metal part's on B. Because what it's doing is it's allowing us to create a line that's equidistant from point B and C. This black line right here, which I'm now going to color red actually. The red line here,
No, you can just change it.
so the red line here is the line, it's the set of all points that are the same distance from B and C. And your black line was the set of all points that are the same distance from A and C. Okay? Now, I need you to locate where your two lines cross. For me, it's right there, which looks like slightly below the triangle, right? Did your guys intersect at about right where the triangle is?
And then there's a new one.
Okay. Okay? The more accurate you are, the better. Here's what you're going to do. You ready? You're going to drop your metal part right on that point where they both come together. And then I need you to open up your compass until you get to the letter C. And then draw that circle, and something very interesting should happen.
Oh, it touches all at once.
And that interesting thing was not Zane making a noise.
Well, that is God.
It was your the circle you drew here, which is called a circumscribed circle, fits. It basically makes the triangle fit perfectly inside it. Yes.
You technically didn't need the second purple thingy.
The second purple thingy.
Yeah. The second.
Why not?
Because it's already like less than. Yeah. That.
What?
To me, it just seemed like you didn't really need it.
You do.
You know, right? Okay.
Sometimes the perpendicular bisectors might meet like somewhere inside the triangle. We never know. Any questions on this?
I don't know. Let me get it first.
All right. Does your guys hit A, B, and C perfectly? Yeah.
Yeah, really
It wasn't.
You could. And what it would give you is it would give you a line right through that green dot. You could, it's just unnecessary. Like you just, it would go right through the green dot, which doesn't help us at all.
Could you do A, B, and AC?
Yep, you could do A, B, and AC, and it would give you that point. Yep, that green point is what's really important. That's the center of your circle. All right, Lily, I can help you in a sec. I'm going to move on, okay? Okay, what about the inscribed circle? So how do we inscribe a circle? Can you guys flip to whatever page that is, which I believe is let's do number 9. Number 9.
It's the same thing. No, you
This one we're going to do an inscribed circle. So we're going to fit the circle inside of the triangle. Perfectly, yes. This one is really hard to do. All right. So here's number 9. You guys should be on number 9 now. All right. This one I think is a little harder because a lot of you are like, oh, I just used a protractor to find the angle bisector. You can do that, but the compass is actually another way you could do it. So here's how we'll do this one. We need to find... I'm waiting on you guys. So on this one, we have to find a line that cuts this angle exactly in half. So the easiest way I can think of to do that is go ahead and put your metal part
So the same thing.
at this corner here. Now, on this one, this one's slightly different because we're doing something slightly different. Here's what I would do. I would make this pretty small actually, and make 2 marks. Make 1 mark right here, and well, I mean make the arc, but the 2 points that you're interested in are this point and this point. Okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to pick those 2 points and then draw a line that's equidistant from both of those. And what that'll do is it'll guarantee that we cut our angle exactly in 2. So once you have those 2 points, go ahead and put your metal part on that. And you want to just make sure that you cover at least half the distance between the 2 points, which I think we should be okay. We'll go a little.
Ask the other side.
Hold your horses, lady.
You didn't ask.
I didn't care.
You didn't ask.
I didn't care.
Did you do this one?
Thank you.
Give it back.
I don't know.
Ask next time.
That's not.
Yeah. Once you have the blue,
I'm really confused.
once you have the blue things marked,
Really?
you're gonna go. So at first our metal thing was here. Now we're gonna go over to here. So you should put your metal thing on this point right here, and go ahead and mark these.
This looks really cool.
It is a little complicated.
What is going on here, Mr. Fish?
I'm really confused.
Which part are you confused about?
All of it.
Huh? Did you understand my black arc there? What didn't you understand about the black arc?
Black.
Can we just draw this?
How do I do the blue marks? So the black mark you're okay with. It was just a small opening, make 2 points. The blue arc I got from lining up my metal right here on this point right here, and then
You only go down a little bit.
go down a little bit. What do you mean?
I'll understand how I actually cover it.
When you actually have your own. Okay. Yeah, when you're done drawing this.
Unless I see not there.
Yeah, I am. Can I take a picture? Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. You just need to draw from here. So here's the idea. Here's the idea. You ready? When you put your metal thing right here on this point, and you draw your arc,
But how do you know that that's the point you want it to be on?
this point, the black point right here.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, how do you know like the distance?
How the distance just has to be at least half this distance
Mr. T said these things have got to stay still.
between. I know it's kind of hard. The distance has to be at least half the distance between your 2 black points here. As long as it is, you're good. Okay? You can make it really long and it would still work. Okay? I can make this all the way out to here. And when I draw these, I would still get a line that goes through.
We don't care. We didn't.
Okay. Once you have that, go ahead and draw your. I'll do a red line through it.
And you're so rude.
Hey, can you guys stop arguing over there?
My apologies. I'm getting hot.
I'm confused.
So you'll draw a line through where these 2 arcs intersect.
Why do you have a bunch of random ones?
They're not random. They are quite calculated. The black line? This?
By the university.
Yeah.
That is random. That really should not be there.
I'm not even paying attention. What's random?
These lines, I don't know where they came from.
What line?
They're not up there anymore. I deleted them. Okay, we gotta do this on another corner. So
Oh, cool. Look, it's so perfect. I'll figure it out.
Mine just sort of looks like Mickey Mouse.
It looks really close.
Let's do another one on this corner. So we'll draw the black.
I'm getting
That little scribble there should not have that.
There's still that scribble.
Yep, I got rid
Oh
of
my
it.
god, that's so much easier.
Just hang tight, hang tight. All right, and then I'll do.
Oh, 2 protractor.
What is this? What is this sorcery?
Oh yeah, what?
Like, it's impossible to pre-draw a perfect circle.
No, I just
It is pretty hard.
No, that's actually possible.
There you can actually use your hand and a pencil. And you spin it over.
No, pre-draw. That's like actually do it like that.
They're really good.
No, and that's true.
In French, you pronounce it as Nicola.
You want to hear the gospel?
It's a little bit. There you go, school number 9.
But she show us where you made those. Mr. Dixon, where you made those linking dinks?
How did I make which part?
The linking dinks. The green ones.
Yeah, same thing. So you
Thank you. That was really helpful.
come on now. So you go over to your the black part right here, and you open your compass up. So
Take the point.
you open your compass up so that it's at least half the distance from here to here. So between your 2 points there.
Okay.
Okay, and then I just drew them.
From which direction you have a point here?
I just went like over to here.
Okay. Yes.
The point is that when you draw it from here and you draw it from
How
here,
far? Doesn't matter how far you open it up.
as long as it's at least half the distance between here and here.
No, I mean like the pencil part. Like, can this be like this big?
As long as it's at least half of it. Yep. You want to keep it on your page though.
I know. We'll just use it.
Here's the idea. Here's what's going to happen, Zane. That's a really good question. When you draw, it doesn't matter how big you draw it, you're always going to get a line that goes right through that point and that point right there. Like that.
Where'd you do the second one at? Okay, on the other side. Just put it around. Wait a second. Okay, so here's my question. How'd you do the second one?
The second, like this one,
Yeah.
I've moved my metal part from one to the other.
Okay.
Yep. Good question. So, our point of interest is right here, right where they intersect. Why not, Scott?
I can't draw circles for my life.
Even with the compass.
Even with the compass?
Yes.
So don't draw spirals.
If you put your metal part right at that point, and you get it so it's just on that line right there, like that, and you draw your circle should fit exactly inside of the triangle.
Exactly inside of it. Oh,
Yep.
oh, might be a
See, mine is goofed up, so I screwed up somewhere.
How was yours best? Wait, can you put that?
The yellow circle should fit exactly inside, so I must have goofed up somewhere.
Wait, do you put? But it's not.
I'm
Which should I do?
Well, not right now.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alright, let's try again.
Can you try it like to the other side? No, not like that.
Like over here.
Yeah.
Well, let's try this first. Either one should work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get here.
Oh, so close.
That one's a little closer.
Your first line is bit off.
I think the first one's actually pretty good.
Should it be on that blue sheet?
Not necessarily. I didn't lie.
Dangly buns.
That's a little closer. Here's the idea. If you do it just right, the circle that you draw inside of here should fit exactly into that triangle. Okay? And those of you complaining, oh God, like when is this ever necessary? If you're an engineer, you have to know how to do this.
What if we're not
Okay?
Yeah, what if we're not engineers? What if we're social workers? Those are
Mr. C. I want to be a social worker.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get it exactly right. But you got the right idea. Okay, Jacob, have a seat, please. Yeah, when you're done drawing this.
Mr. C, you are being an evil dictator right now. I will not stand for this. If I have to go
You want to see the other one?
any worse, I will stand up.
All right, I just wanted to show you how to do that because, first of all, it's kind of cool. You guys, I'm sure, all disagree, but whatever. This is how they used to, I'm not kidding, this is how they used to build things before we had like modern technology and stuff like that. So like the pyramids, they probably used this to build the pyramids, except instead of a compass, they had a really, really, really long rope with chalk. And so they would have somebody stand still and then the other person would walk with the chalk and walk around and make a circle like that. Okay? That's why the compass used to be super important. And now in the 21st century, you guys with your iPhones are all like, when am I ever going to need this? Okay? So that's that. Yeah. Yeah, we are not. Maybe we'll make that the next design challenge. How about that?
I
All right.
design